Hello again, it's me, Milton, with the Little Milto channel. Today we're going to be going on about this Bosch drill here, which is a professional GSB 18V60C heavy duty EC brushless mower. That's what EC stands for, right? And of course the PRO COR battery. But I made a mistake, right, with the PRO COR battery. I'll get around to that just now. Also, somebody wanted to know what the old cells were in the old style battery, right? The old cell number was 18650 3 amp cells. I actually said they were only 1 amp, there was 3 amp in them, right? But the new ones have 2170 4 amp cells in them, right? So now, oh, and I have also one more apology. And the one I did with the 25mm bits, flex stock 25mm bits, I was looking at these, and I actually said they were screw bits. They're not. They're drill bits. I don't know how I manage it. I just do. Trust me on that. So I think what we should do is, I think we should look at what the box has actually got on it first. So what I'll do is I'll get set up and I'll have a look and see what the box or the writing is on the box. And this is for a reason actually. Okay. Right then. If you look over here, this is where we have our sensor, which is in the handle there, but you have to buy that separate, right? Well, with 13mm metal chuck over here, gives you the length of the drill, which is 184mm. It has a kickback control, which I'll show you how that works. You have your EC brushless motor, and you also have precision clutch. The precision clutch is due to an optical sensor within the drill. Yes, I did say that. That's exactly what I said. I don't know. Welcome to Bosch. Right, we come over here. Right, in first gear it has 60 newtons, and in second speed it has 31 newtons, which is a rather bit of a surprise when you look at the speed controls. In first it travels at 600 RPM, and in second 1900. So how they've got 31 newtons in second speed is beyond me, because normally it's sort of like a quarter of the speed, sorry, a quarter of the power plus a bit extra, so I don't know. Anyway, maximum screw diameter in wood is 10mm, right? And maximum diameter drilling in wood in first is 38 and 13mm in second speed. Well, I guess we're going to be going, oh, this is metal actually, sorry, yeah, wood, metal, yeah, I got you now. 38 wood, 13 in metal, which is about right. Sorry, thought that was wood we were going on about. Never mind, weight, 1.2 kilograms. And if you look very carefully there, that's where the sensor goes in there. We're not going on about that today. I'll save that for another video later on. And this box of bits here is all brand new. This is what we're going to use to conduct the experiment out. I don't need impact rated bits. These are just screw bits, and these bits here are actually brand new. I did actually a small review on the actual box opening on this. It is for a reason. It's for the tough case system for the T-Stack caddy. Okay. Okay then. Here it is, and here's the PRO COR battery. Now, to start with, I have been using this PRO COR battery, but as you can see, it says it's fully filled up. It's not. I've been using it for tiny little jobs, little bits and pieces, right? Because I want to see how long this battery can actually last. Of course, we all do. We all want to know about a bit more about it and the performance. Is it any better and all the rest of it? Well, that's a fact, no. You might just get a little bit better runtime about it. Anyway, let's have a quick look at something. Believe it or not, I think Bosch is actually learning a lesson. Because guess what? They've actually put a Torx bolt in there, right? And I'll just find out roughly what size it is actually. I'll show it to you. Because it does look quite big. It looks like it's a T20 Torx. So, they're finally learning the lesson that it's too much money to keep replacing, right? The chuck, the clutch, and the gearbox, and also the speed selector. Not that bit though, the actual bit inside it. However, here it is anyway. So we've got a nice 13mm chuck. We have our clutch selector on here, right, which goes through 1 to, what does it go, 1 to 20. Quite respectable. And of course here you have your selector for screw mode, drill, and of course hammer action, right, and that's the first thing we're going to look at. And of course, as we come back, you'll have your first and second speed selector, which is actually very good. Although I did skip something. What we did notice was these seem to be a little bit close together and there isn't a good enough indentation. You can, when you actually turn the mode selector between hammer, drill and screwdriver, you can actually alter your clutch settings as well at the same time. But it's again here, it's something you'll get used to, right? And of course you've got your Bosch there, right? And of course you've got nice little bits of rubber coming around, nice rubber on the back there if you're pushing in masonry. It's got a very nice handle on it, and I must admit, the trigger's very nice, usual Bosch, right? Feels okay, we can get a good grip, we've got small hands, it's got nice rubber around here as well, and it's pretty grippy as well. That's something else. Some of the rubbers don't actually feel like they're nice to grip, but this has got really good grip. In case you're wondering why that tape's there, it's so that it doesn't actually shine in your face. I'm getting sick and tired when I lay stuff down and it starts shining on it, and then when you watch it in the actual playback, you see it and you're thinking, why didn't you just do that and turn it out of the way? Anyway, enough. Right, okay then. So, and as I've said, sensor guns in here. Belt clip is again left and right, and of course you have a nice little holder here. A minute. See, you've got your bit holder here for putting your bits in. What do you think? Yeah, I thought as well. A bit bloody stupid, isn't it? It was just to show you roughly what it was going to look like, okay? Right, so as I said, all this is reversible either side, right? And really and truly, I think we've covered everything, barring the fact that we've got forward and reverse, right? Forward and reverse, yeah, they're okay. Nothing special. Centre, of course, is locked, so you can't pull the trigger on. As for that, it's a pretty good drill, I must admit. The chuck is actually pretty good quality. So, how does this kickback control work? Right, so I think we'll have a look at that now. Right, kickback control. And this light here flashes like that to tell you that you have actually done that. Right, let it go, it stops. Oh, do it again, right. It's reasonably, you need reasonable force on it, but not overly, you see. Which I think is a good idea if you were working up maybe high somewhere and you were putting a bit of effort into it and it kicked. I mean, at least this way, you're not maybe going to fall off the ladders. Mind you, I wouldn't be up high ladders these days anyway. Actually, my sons don't do it either, to be honest. And I've also heard about one more feature on this. I'm not too sure about it because I can't find that much information on it. Like, apparently if you overheat the battery in it, the light here flashes red. Whether it does or not, I don't know. Who knows, we might actually find out today. So, talking about finding out today, I think now we should go away, right, downstairs to the cellar, do some masonry work and then start on the wood, because I've actually got some help today downstairs, right, by my sons. They said they'll give us about an hour because they've got games to play. They're playing that FF14, Final Fantasy 14, and they've got a big game coming up. They've got to go somewhere with a big group. Anyway, I don't play games now, so I wouldn't know. Okay then. Okay then, at first, 6mm. Now the last Bosch drill we had wasn't very good in masonry. It was sort of alright at 6mm, but it wasn't that brilliant. Right, so why am I drilling holes in this wall? If you don't know, it's because it's got dampness behind. I need to put holes in it to vent it out. So here we go. Okay then. I'll do another one. This downly the wall is actually starting to dry out, but as you can see it's that claggy. It clags up on the actual flute of the drill, and this is what slows it down. But that didn't slow down. Good. Right, let's try the 8mm. Oh, alright. Stomp the drill up a bit. Yeah. Bit more. Alright. Because I'm having to move quick, because the boys are only here for an hour and I've got to get a move on. Right, we'll go to this brick here, I think. One more going here. Yeah, that was really wet, that brick. That didn't have clag up. But actually, I'm actually quite surprised, and it is quite nice to use a BOSCH drill that's actually pretty good in masonry. That was okay, that. Okay then, wood next. Okay then, up next is an old 32mm bit, not very good quality, before we get to the BOSCH, right? So I'm going in with this one first. We'll just go in here, okay? We're on second speed, we're in drill mode of course, okay? Oh, it's through. Oh, it's kicking off though. No, through? Yeah, it's just not breaking through the bottom. Come on. Yeah. Just wouldn't break through the bottom for some unknown reason. Right. Now, before we get to the BOSCH bit, sorry, the DeWalt bit, right, we'll go for another one of these crap ones. It says it'll do 38mm, right? So let's have a go at it, see if it'll do a flat 38mm. Right, although this one is crud. Oh, it's the same. Can't get the plastic thing. Right. So I'm trying to keep this rolling. Right. I can go in here. Now I'm not promising that this thing will do anything because these bits are rubbish, right? Whew, did it? Struggled, but it did it. Meaning the bit struggled. Right. We shall move very quickly, right, to the very, very overly sharpened DeWalt bit. I just called it a BOSCH bit before, right? This bit I actually re-edged myself, right? Let's see what happens. Be clear, we're not going to hit that hole. Right. I can overload it. Right. God almighty. It's true. I'll do another one. Alright, before we move to the decking anyway. Ooh. Doesn't like breaking through. Oh, yeah, it has actually got a red light in it. I don't know if you can see it. That says overload. That says the battery's overloading. Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? I'm beginning to wonder. Right, I'll get set up with the next piece of wood and we're going to try the bigger bits on it. Okay, when I find my little thing. There it is. Now, ordinarily you turn it down into low gear for this. So we'll try it on high speed and see where we go from there. Okay then, right? Come on. Where's it? No, right. Nah, it's not going to do it. We're going at low speed, right? Away and forward, right? Okay. Come on. We're through yet? Yeah, we are through, kinda. No, we're not quite yet. Right. We'll try a hole all the way down through, okay? I must admit, it's certainly got some torque in first gear. Not too hot in second though. Right, I've tried overloading that and that's not working. Right, is the battery getting warm? Oh, marginal, mate, you get shouting about, I'll tell you that for nothing. Right, we've tried that. Let's try the Erwin bit. Right. Right, Erwin bit now. Right, where can we go? But where are we safe? But here, what do you say? Right, okay. Erwin bit. This is 32mm, this bit. Oh, didn't like that. Reverse. Whoa, is it? Who's through? No, of course there. Oh yeah, the Erwin bit has actually broke through, but unfortunately, the chuck's going to bottom out pretty soon, so I'm just going to reverse it. Maybe not. Looks like we've got a stall out. Yeah, we stalled out, we jammed it. Whew. That kickback control, you can feel it. Alright. Yeah, right, we'll try one more. Alright. Nah. Wow, you should feel the heat coming out of this. Come on, grip. Whew. Right then, what is going to be the next test then for it? Okay, 32mm self-feed bit, okay, from BOSCH, right? Let's see what it claps out on this one. Oh, nails overload now. Right, it's wet through. Right, we'll try one more. See how it copes with that. Okay. Whoo-wee. Right, well, then we'll move to the 71mm hole saw now, I think. Okay, then what I'm going to do here is go in twice, but I'm going to flip the board over, because if I don't, right, the core will get stuck inside there and it'll take us ages to get it out, and I'll try to keep this drill hot. Okay? Alright, I'll sing at the idea. And I'm also in speed 2, okay? Are we through yet? Yeah, we're through. Alright, to the next one. We're through. Yeah, we're through on that one as well. Right. Okay, I'll just check this, make sure it's not going to hit. No, it's not going to hit. Right. That's how far down I went the first time. Actually, for 70mm hold sawn, impressive in second speed. Okay, next test. This here is hardwood, very hardwood, right? This is a 6 by 180mm screw. I haven't got the clutch settings set, I'm just going to ram this in. Then I'm going to try it with the clutch settings. What I'm looking for is about halfway, because that was where the Milwaukee and the Bosch actually did this, right? And by the way, the battery is just slightly warm. I felt other drills a lot hotter in the bottom by doing what I've been doing. So the cool pack idea is working, right? But look how much power I've chewed through already. And open the lights. Yeah, that's how much, right? So, right, here we go. Going in, first speed, all the way. Oh, it did it. In fact, I think it spun it out. Let's see if we can take it out. Whoop, that was my fault. I fell off. That's hot. Right, let's see how far in it would take it if we actually set up the clutch settings. Right, on its last clutch setting. Let's stick that there now. They're going to fall over, right? Okay then, we're on the last one. We'll put it into screwdriver. Set we're in screwdriving mode. Right, let's see where the clutch settings disappear off. Right, start it off, there we are, we're on, let's go. Oh. Now, if clutch settings are quite low, I must admit, I think the DeWalt and the Milwaukee did a bit better there. They actually pushed it down to about there, and I was actually trying to play with it. Oh, of course, clutch settings won't work on this, will it? Because they're electronic. They cut out right away. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'll just stick it up on a second. Watch what happens when you do it. They cut out. So it won't do it. So, nothing I can do about that. That's just a feature that's on this drill. So, really and truly, it's done it, it did it. So let's go for second speed and see what I do in second speed. I'll just take this one out. Okay, we'll go on drilling mode. And we don't need to do anything else, we'll just take it out now. Okay. Right, what would happen if we tried that in full speed then? How far would it take it in? Interested, right? Because this is supposed to have 31 Newton meters of torque. Don't forget. Get it started. Right? And the bit I'm using actually in the chuck here is a V5. Right? Oh, sorry, my fault. I did that in the last video as well. I forgot to change the speed. Oh well, not just perfect. Besides that, you guys didn't remind us. Right. Right. Let's see how far in it goes. Well, about halfway. Same place as in Milwaukee and DeWalt went using the clutch. However, right, back upstairs now. Okay. Okay then. Now, this is what I was wanting. See, the light's flashing. That means it's now time to charge the battery. Right. So what we'll do is, we'll charge the battery. Once the battery's charged, we'll get back and we'll do some screwdriving next. Okay then, is that flashing? Yeah, it is. And remember, with these Pro COR batteries, you have to use special chargers. Normal chargers will do it, just that mine is rubbish. So it'll take a little bit to charge that back up again. But the battery itself has not overheated, right? I've just gotten out the cellar, got here, and really and truly, Bosch is right about this one. The Pro COR does seem to work. Okay, then we'll let this charge and then we'll do some screwdriving. Right, we're back again with a full battery. So you now know when it gets low, right, it actually starts flashing. Now the reason for letting it run down was I wanted to see if it dropped in performance, and I never noticed whether it had dropped in performance, to be honest with you. It did that whole saw test pretty darn well easy. Yeah, it might have done it with a fuller battery in it. Right, so now we know how long it's going to last for. Anyway, this next test that we're going to do, I drive a 5x50, right, which would be 8 gauge by 2 inch, into the wood on its lowest clutch setting. I'm in second speed, screwdriver mode, and we just slam it in, see if it stops and see if it buries it. Okay then. Now you see how that actually stopped there and the actual clutch itself switched off. I didn't let go of the trigger, and this is because of the precision clutch due to the optical sensor within the drill. I'll have to keep looking at that to remember what it says. I wonder if Bosch actually patented that idea. Anyway, now we'll step it up again and we'll go now for some 5x50s, you see, to see whether or not it's going to be an awkward job to set up the clutch settings on the actual drill. Okay then, so we'll get that one started now. Right, the screws I'm going to use for this is actually going to be forged fast, these ones here, and you get a 3-bit weight, and I'm going to try out the 3-bit. I've never actually tried the 3-bit out because I just use the normal bits. It's a 25mm size, which is an inch, and it's a T25, right, and I'll show you a neat trick later on. Right, okay, so here goes. Okay then, so it stopped it, so it definitely wants to go up about 2. Push it up 2, see what we get. Okay, not bad. Try 2 more. That's it up on, is that 5? It's on 5 now. I'm quite liking this. Oh wow, that's not a very good bit by DeWalt. Pulled it out. Right, okay then. Yeah, I know it's going to end up. It's going to end up on about 8. So we've ended up 5, 6, 7, no 7 actually we're on now. Yeah, 7's just slightly burying it. We'll take it back 1. But this bit isn't holding in here. So what I'm going to do is take this one out and actually try the DeWalt bit. Right? Okay. Ooh. It's not as good. That's not as nice a fit as that one. So you want that forged fast better grip. The DeWalt's not a very good grip on that. Oh well, fine. Tell you what, we'll just change out. I know what I'll do. Right. These forged fast screws have a slightly smaller head around here on them. Right? And it means, even although they're a 5x50 screw, it means you can actually use these sleeves. See? Weird. It definitely wants to go up 1 more. Right? Try that again. Alright, we'll try that 1 more. Okay then. Weird. I'll try 1 more on it before it buried it. Mind you, I am coming down quite hard on the trigger. Oh, it buried that one. Yeah, unfortunately it's the same thing. Clutch settings in wood are a pain. Yeah, it's doing it now. It's me, I'm just pulling the trigger on far too hard. Yeah, there we go. If you don't pull the trigger on too hard and just vary it a little bit, it does actually work. So really and truly, it's just getting used to the clutch on this, to be honest with you. And that's the overall problem, you see. So it does take time. So it does work, it is okay. So we'll leave that there for the time being. Okay then, the old 2 amp battery weighed, right, what's that, 355 grams, 355.8, okay, right, There's the old 4 amp, there it is. The old 4 amp weighed 623. Oh, 623.7. Right. And the Pro Core 4 amp battery weighs 528. 528. Wow. Right. The last one to do, of course, is the 8 amp. I'm going to find it. What have I done with it already? Oh, there it is. It's up there. Oh! What you weighed this before, actually. I bet it weighs something different. 968. 968. Point, what is it? 0.0. Okay then. Okay then, quick rundown on the weights in there. Right. The new one weighs 528 grams. Right. The old one weighs 623 grams, sorry. Right. And the 2 amp weighs 355. Right. The big one weighs 968. No bother with the points on this one, right? So there's your real main differences. Yeah, right. The new 4 amp is definitely lighter by a reasonable amount. It makes a difference. It's also more compact, so really and truly, yeah, win-win-win. It does. It feels nice, and it also feels pretty well balanced as well. And it is a nice, and even in this hand, of course, it should be in this hand, but yeah. Right, what are these doing here? Bit of comparison. We'll start off, right? Masonry. How did it perform in Masonry? Well, it's about as good as this DeWalt, which this DeWalt is a DCD 795, in case you don't know. This is a Milwaukee M18 BLPD. Both these are in first gear are rated at 60 newtons. Right. So Masonry, it's as good as a DeWalt, it really is. Actually, it was quite a surprise, I was. It did the 6 really good. The 8, bit of struggle, but when I mean a bit, it was just a bit. I mean, this had the same problem there, it was the speed. But then again, the Milwaukee guys are right. Their drills in Masonry are very good, I must admit. Okay then, let's move to the next test then, which was the wood test. Really and truly, it did pretty well on this. I mean, I was pushing this drill hard. I actually pushed this way harder than what I've ever done with these two, me in the sense on a test like that. They've been pushed hard at individual times as hard as what this has, but not for prolonging. It was basically to test the battery. So really, on the power test, along with the battery, I noticed that there were no real major significant heat. In fact, when it was charging, it actually got hotter when it was charging the whole battery than what it did over the whole test. Now, that's something new, but it did. And I must admit, these batteries on these two definitely would have got a lot hotter, and they have been hotter as well. So therefore, the cool pack idea works. The smoothness of the power coming out of it, yeah. Now, the little red light that came on, turns out it was a drill that overheated, and I must admit there was a lot of heat coming through these vents up here. I actually at one point had to move my hand away, and in fact you could probably see it on the actual video, right? If you ever re-watched it, my hand started moving down a bit when it was like this, because it was just too hot up here, and I was like this. I'm like, no, this is getting too hot, so I moved it down. So anyway, back to the power. In first gear, yeah, definitely, this thing's got loads and loads of power. It's, I would say, equal to these, right? Its speed in first gear, just trying to find it, because it's so blinking well, which is 600 RPM. That's not to be scoffed at, that's the same as the DeWalt. And the Milwaukee's 450. I'm going to shoot myself in the foot on that one. Better check. Nah, the range's too small. Yeah, it's 450, I've just got a quick glance at it. Right, so really and truly, in first gear, these three drills are basically equal to each other. Of course, the beauty is with the Bosch kick-out systems and everything, safety features. I know this for a fact with the Milwaukees. The Milwaukees, you can't push them way over the limit. They will just stop on you, right? The DeWalt, you can push them over the limit as well, along with the Makitas. You can push them that bit further, right? So really, truly, but safety features, this kickback facility, right? I mean, look at that. That stays on, that. and that'll keep flashing until I let it go, right? The light, by the way, which I haven't put into this video and told you, it stays on for 10 seconds, I think. I'm not that much bothered, and I don't suppose anybody else is. DeWalt is usually 20, anyway. But when we come to second speed, that's where things get a little bit dicky, because Bosch rated this at 31 newtons. To be honest with you, no. It's about equivalent to what these guys are, and they're not saying their drills are 30 newtons of torque, right? So no, it's under. I don't care. I don't think it is. So that's that. It was clapping out. It did well. I mean, I was pushing hard on this. That drill was really, I mean, ordinarily we would have little bits of breaks in between to set up for the next thing and everything that was going on, but we didn't, right? We rushed everything through. Everything was at a higher pace because the boys had to go in an hour because they had to go and play their game. So really we were pushing hard on this, and I must admit the top of this drill did get hot. But then again, it didn't get really any hotter as what the rest did. And when it did cut out when the red light came on, I'm hoping this comes out on camera, that red light. When it did cut out, it was back in action straight away again. It didn't stop, it kept going. So really and truly, pretty robust like, you see. So we come to screw driving. They kind of match on the screw driving because this has got a funny typo electrical clutch. I'll just read it again, I've covered it over again, right? Precision clutch due to the optical sensor within the drill. That's what Bosch said it is. So that's fine. I mean, it's a situation with me. I've got to blinking read it down. So anyway, it does work. The clutch on this is going to take a little bit of getting used to because the way I use the clutch, I usually use the clutches to finish a screw off. This is trying to do it in one shot. Boom. I never thought it really worked, that idea, but however, you can get used to it and there are ways around it, so I'm not bothered, right? But screw driving, it ain't gonna do the tiny little ones, right? This is where the DeWalt, almost got it a Bosch, I knew I was gonna get one of them mixed up. This is where DeWalt wins. DeWalt's clutch settings go down low enough to put small fasteners in. Even I've noticed this one, it is actually stripping out 4x50 screws, right? It's burying them on its last clutch setting, well, its first clutch setting, sorry. So really and truly, they've got quite equally matched, these three. They're all roughly in the same type of area, different pricings throughout, right enough. These a bit cheaper. This is quite expensive as a bare unit. Buy it in a kit, it ain't too bad. Same with this. Buy them all kits, they're actually quite equally priced, to be honest with you. There is differences. So really, yeah, I do like this drill, I must admit, and it feels comfortable in my hand, right? It's chunky but not overly chunky. I like it. I'll give it the thumbs up. Then again, I'll give these a thumbs up as well. And at least with all these three here, you can actually remove the chuck off them. There's actual torque bolts inside them to do that now. Okay then. So really, I'm actually impressed at the end of the day here with the PRO COR system. Does actually work. It is good. And try to get them batteries hot, I couldn't do it. You're really going to have to push them a lot harder than what I was to do that. Then again, you might need a more powerful drill. That's just what they're saying. The more powerful equipment you get, you start going for the bigger batteries. I've laid the 8 amp battery away. I have done a video on it. I will correct it underneath. I'll put in something to say I got it wrong with the thing, when I should have actually said, right, the old 18650, right, is a 3 amp cell battery, right, and the new one, the 217, is a 4 amp. I didn't, I said it was a 1 amp for the 18650 cell. Anyway, there you have it. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I hope I actually covered everything, because I bet you there's some I've probably missed out. There always is. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Keep saying this. I'm always easy going about it. So anyway, bye now, and I'll see you the next time.